From here, from straight down, see if I can get this. That dent's going away. I know it's not a very good perspective. Right through there it's now low, and here it's all straight. And I don't know how much of this you've received, but it looks to me like the camera's screwed up as I started working. So somehow, oh, I know what it was. I got a damn call from some stupid spam people. So anyway, as the camera's running, the phone rings, and next thing you know, I'm no longer producing content. So you missed all that stuff. I apologize for that. So, took the metal off the paint off of the metal so I can get to the metal. I'm using my dent pulling tool, and it's a little point right where the dent is, and you give a pull, it comes out. That's all there is to this. And you twist that off, and that little burn mark is where it electrically contacted and stuck, and it didn't damage the steel. And you pull again, a little tap, and that part of that dent comes out, and that's all there is to this. I make it look easy, but I've been doing it for a very long time. You can overheat this, you can over pull this, you can under pull this, you can stretch this metal. You can light this car on fire if you get that point too hot, because on the inside of that panel, on this car, there's sound deadening material, and if you make that stuff glow, it'll catch on fire, and it won't tell you about it being on fire for at least an hour. And that's when you find out there's no longer a car in your parking lot. Only happened to me once, and it was on a Ford. Of all things, a Ford Taurus. And it was a fender dent, and I used a similar tool to this on that stupid Taurus on a fender. Sound deadening noise on a fender made out of that stuff they stuff your couch with, just to make that car have a big car sound as it goes down the road. Sound deadening material. And I did that, and I went in the office, I came outside, and all of a sudden the car was turning black, and the windshield was breaking, and the fender was lighting the car on fire. I'm like, holy crap. How's that happen? Well, it never happened again, I can tell you that much. Never, ever, ever, ever. So I fixed it. And that's all there was to it. It's a learning experience. None of the interior got involved. None of the smoke filled up the interior, because again, this was a fender, so it's outside the cabin of the car. But the heat cracked the windshield and all sorts of goodies. Bit right there. Is that low? That's low because there was a brace. There's a brace right behind this skin, and it acted like an anvil. So hopefully we got that. Yeah, I can see my hand. I can't see what the camera sees from this thing. So now I sand that down and go from there. But all of that dent is now all pulled out. Little low. Change angles for my body. I'm left-handed. So, yeah, that's nice. High spot right there. That focuses the impact of the hammer to drive down the panel. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Feel the surrounding metal, make sure we got all of that. That's good. So, this next step, so I'm going to feather this out, get the paint step down, and I'm going to swipe a little polyester, and it won't be any thicker than the thickness of my thumbnail. And then I'll put primer, and then I'll sand this down for paint. And that, boys and girls, is what that other shop wanted $21,000 or $22,000 for. You crazy? It's crazy I'm getting what I'm getting. But I'm loving it because I'm taking care of 2 people and 4 cars. All right, time to move on. Be back.